Hello, everyone. I hope you guys had a fantastic holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a fantastic, refreshing time with your families and with yourself, trying to find new venues on how to help others and continue following your journeys this 2025. I'm gonna start a new series about a project that I've been working throughout the entire that I worked throughout the entire 2024, and it's about so the project has two parts. The first part, and it's obviously the project is a book, and it's a draft. Uh, so it hasn't been published yet. I don't know. I haven't decided yet when it's going to be published. I'm getting some validation from different stakeholders that I respect in the realm of this area that I'm going to be talking, and so the one of my goals this year is going to be to kind of show you a little bit more of my human side that you probably haven't seen before. And also because I think it's important for people to understand that I get praise all the time because I'm positive and because I have this optimism within my actions, but the reality is that that doesn't come organically. I put a lot of work every day on getting to that point where I feel content or able to serve others every day, and so this series that we're going to be talking here is going to have two parts. The first part are lessons that I learned last year, probably one of the hardest years of my life, in regards to how to navigate those waters when we're going through unimaginable challenges. And what are the things that I learned? As you may know, many of you may know, I became a newborn Christian in January 2024, and that started a very special and challenging journey in my life that I didn't face before. Before I was born and raised Catholic, and so although since I came to America, I was really moving towards the evangelical church through Joel Austin and Joyce Myers and John Maxwell and all those guys. It wasn't really until January 2024 when I took this step forward on accepting Jesus like my Lord, as my Lord and Savior, and it was through a very beloved pastor that I met, called Kathy Corrin, in Missouri. She's a seasoned Christian and somebody that really changed my life, and obviously together with all the pastors that I probably gonna mention in this series. So anyway, the first part of the book is about what I learned through those challenges while navigating my journey in this spiritual realm. And then the second part of the book, the second part of this series, is about unleashing your superpowers. We're going to talk about how every human being is born with certain natural abilities, but the school system, not only in America but in a lot of other places, are not tailored towards discovering those superpowers, those natural abilities, and also developing them. The school system is mostly tailored towards, is designed around academic achievement, which is good, but it actually may tend to suppress some of the superpowers that God has given us within that journey. So we're going to talk about that. What are considered superpowers? What are those natural abilities? What can we do to discover those? And then we're going to talk about, we're going to move towards the concept of optimal health, which is a concept that I work during the past year. I discovered it out of coincidence in a conference that I was invited to, and it's funny how God works, because I was invited to that conference, and I didn't know anything about health, so I was questioning myself, like, why have I been invited to a health conference? Well, long story short, ended up being an eye opener for me, and I started studying the topic. So when I talk about optimal health, which in simple terms is systematic health, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And then we're gonna also talk about how specific routines, are embedded in that concept to systematically, raise those 4 quadrants to ideal levels. And so, I don't know how long this series is gonna take. You're gonna see a different me in this series. I'm not gonna be trying to condense my messages in 1 minute anymore, because the reality is that life doesn't happen in 1 minute. And so, although it's great and it make you feel good about it for those minute messages, and probably I'm not saying that I'm never gonna do it, but I'm gonna try to be a little more real with you, so I can give you more content about what I'm really thinking and what I'm really trying to portray within my messages. It's almost like it reminds me a little bit to those TV shows who are condensed in 30 minutes, who are great. They're awesome. Sorry about that. They're awesome. But the reality is that life doesn't happen in 30 minutes. You don't get a problem, and then in 30 minutes, even with commercials, or 25 minutes, you not only get the problem, you go through struggles, and then you solve it. That's not how real life works. And so I want to be a little more realistic with you about how do I get to where I am right now, how do I deal with my struggles that I'm currently facing, and how can I role model for you ways to not only navigate those struggles, but also reach your goals in an effective way. A lot of this stuff that I do and I'm going to be talking here don't come from me. I have studied a lot of people who are experts in this field, and so although I may bring some stories that are related to my own life, they're probably gonna be from somebody. And what I do, I give credit to whoever I'm thinking or I'm inspiring to talk about that particular topic. So anyway, in summary, we're gonna be talking about how to navigate struggles and what I've learned and the different lessons that I have learned this past year. And then we're going to be combining it with the concept of unleashing your divine superpowers and optimal health and systematic routines to reach your goals. Because the success that you see in people, the results that you see in people, are not a random act. They come from a lot of effort. Even you look at Jesus from a conceptual perspective, obviously he was spiritually solid like a rock, but he was also in a really good physical shape to be able to receive 40 days and 40 nights without eating, and to receive the beating that he got before getting crucified, and etc. So he's a vivid example of optimal health, and so how that concept can help you not only achieve your goals, but also be more fulfilled and happy. Okay, I hope you like this. We can do this together. Let's go.